Afternoon, guys. Out here at the range, got my little target right there. But today, we're going to demonstrate just the basics of reloading a revolver compared to, say, a semi-automatic. Okay? Again, just a basic intro of just why I prefer semi-autos over something like a revolver, at least in my current state. I'm young, I'm healthy, I've got good hand control, good, dexterity overall. But let's go through it, and I'll show you how it looks. All right, so the first one I'm going to demonstrate is a one shot and then reload. I'm going to do all kind of loose ammo, all right? So it's literally going to be me pulling from my pocket, just like that, reloading, and taking another shot after I get a full 6 in it. So I'm going to start with only one in the cylinder, and we'll go from there, okay? And just for the sake of dexterity, I'm going to reload from my left hand with the free ones. My right one, I'll do the speed loaders, okay? So here's how it's going to look. Come on. Ah! So guys, that's just with freehand loose ammo. I have 20.77. Okay, my first shot obviously just coming from up was right at a second. So as you can see, not the greatest. And even then, guys, I didn't get a full cylinder loaded. I only got 5. And this is the one that I shot right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, again, kind of that same spiel. I'm going to have 1 in the cylinder, and then I'm going to use it from a speed loader. So again, one of these. And just because I've got my ammo in my holster here for the 1911, I'm going to just have this right up on my belt, just kind of out in the open, free, something similar to that. So here we go with the speed loader this time. So again, guys, overall, not terribly fast. A little faster, half the time, almost 12 seconds. And again, that first shot, right at about a second. So, are revolvers worth it in a self-defense situation? Unless I'm completely broken and old and I can't rack slides back or anything else like that, in my opinion, they're not worth it. They do have their place, though, again, amongst people who are going to be, older, frail, not as strong, weak gripped. So let's just compare those numbers, with the 1911, okay? So with the 1911, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unload it. Make sure it's clear, all that. Revolvers, you don't really have to worry about this so much because it's such a hard trigger to pull. But again, we're going to leave it alone. Take my ammo, and I'm only going to have 1 round in the chamber. Leave those there. So 1 round in the pipe, on safe. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to come from here and up. But I'm going to reload from my magazine, and we'll show you the time there, okay? So here we go. All right. So, one second shot, 3. I don't know why I picked up a third. I'll go back to the 2. 4.5 or 4.2. I'm a lot faster with a semi-auto if I need to reload in a die-hard, terrible situation. Now, the idea is that hopefully you don't, situational awareness, things of that nature, you can avoid conflict altogether. But if you do get in a conflict, and heaven forbid you have to reload, I mean, this right here is about the average engagement with that, 7 to 10, 15 feet. So overall, just make sure you can hit what you're aiming at. So now I'm all kinds of curious about how fast I can reload this revolver. Let's see if I can, that was like 11 seconds from shot, reload, shot. Let's see if I can get under 10 seconds. How's that sound? Here we go. Again, just gonna kind of leave it here on the belt. Just to be quick, I do have a spare set of speed loaders down here. One in the pipe again, or one on standby again. Let's see how fast I can get this one down. Okay, here we go. Ah! Nope. Well, that was horrible. I only got one bullet in. Oh well. I'll see you in a second. Well, guys, that was a horrible attempt, wasn't it? It's not cold. Obviously, I'm out here, rolled up sleeves, things like that. But it's just chilly enough. The fingers are kind of feeling it. And I got to try to remember which way this thing goes to the right to unlock. So, you put that down. Eject my one shell that I had. Grab another. Let's try not mess this one up this time, shall we? So here we go. Add it again. Oh, guys, there we go. There we go. Put this down. Speed loader there. So, 9.2. Got it under at least 10 seconds, but that's still 10 seconds, guys. And honestly, I haven't really been training with this. I'm sure people get it under. I mean, look at Jerry Michalik. The guy did it, 6 shots, reload 6 shots in under 3 seconds back in 1999. That's bloody awesome. That is awesome. And again, I'm just not a revolver guy. I'll admit that. So my grandfather used revolvers. He was law enforcement for a long time. And I actually have his, this isn't it, but I do have his old Smith Model 19. It's so old school that actually modern 357 mag ammo, it can't shoot because it's too hopped up. So, again, this was like the early 70s. So over 50 years ago now, guys. Anyway, what do you say we give it one more college try, huh? It's my last bullet in that pocket. I do have actually quite a handful in that one here. So put that speed loader down. Let's one more reload and go. Well, that was terrible. Unlatching it did that button. Huh, that's weird. So, first shot. Second one. a little over 10 seconds. That one did not want to release. And now that I've tossed it, I have no idea where it went. But give me a minute, I'll be right back with you guys, okay? Well, I found it. No idea where that live round went because I flicked it. But when you're in a high stress situation, you guys can't be monkeying around with trying to make sure you get all the bullets in or reload, things like that. So I'm just going to top this one off, call it good. I'll go put it back in its holster. But that's why, for me, again, guys, if you practice and you train and all you have is a revolver, I mean, by all means, go for it. And revolvers, again, I think they do have their place. Heavier calibers or heavier grain weights, heavier grain weight bullets going down range, you know, anywhere from 850 to 1200 feet per second, again, depending on what you use overall. Oh, there's the live round right underneath the table. Found it. So there we go. I got 2 extra rounds in my pocket, 2 speed loaders. Ah, heck, let's do this. Headshots. Anyway, guys, my point behind it, if you want to carry a revolver, be cognizant of your limitations, be cognizant of your abilities overall. Hopefully it'll do you good. If not, hey, again, the idea behind personal defense is to first off try to avoid situations that'll get you in pickles or troubles and things like that. Again, just for the sake of kind of messing around, let's go with the 1911 one more time. I do have an empty magazine on it. There is one in the pipe. So we'll go from there. Hit that timer. Here we go. Consistently to the left, technically the right side center line. I'll show you guys in a minute. But again, that was my first shot from the draw at 182, and my second shot, 564. So again, I'm a lot faster with a semi-auto. Clean it off. Overall. So let's go one more time with the reload. Let's see how we do with that. Uh-oh. Hold on. My target fell down. So again, just constant practice and shooting, guys. 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38. There's that 138 there. That was the last shot I did, second to last. But on my 45 is kind of right there. Not bad. Put you right there. All right, one more time. Shoot, reload, shoot again. Again, this is about that FBI statistic, self-defense distance. So here we go. So guys, that one, again, just shucking the magazine. If I'm in a pickle and I'm going to reload, guys, I get that reload out, get that in, go. Yeah, I dropped my magazine. Right now, it's not the end of the world. Magazine retention, again, difference between a tactical reload versus a emergency reload, okay? So let me just go ahead and make this clear for you guys. Anyway, tactical reload. Magazine's in. You know you need to top off. You take your spare mag, drop out, slap it in, retain your magazine, call it good, okay? Emergency reload, obviously, as you see what I'm doing, which again, it's more of that emergency reload. Again, slide locks back. Oh, shoot, I gotta go. Grab, slap, rack, and engage your target again. So, something to think about when it comes to whether you do a mag retention or not. Overall, again, in a white knuckle, butt puckering situation, you're gonna, drop your mag and reload. Get it in, get it fast, continue your shots on target. If you're gonna have time to get behind cover, please tactically reload. Retain your magazines, just that way you have them for the future. And in a pickle, yes, the civilian market, you can buy more magazines, you can do all this other stuff. But what happens, again, what we train for is the apocalypse. When there's no more magazines on the shelves, when you have a limited supply, retain your magazines as best you can. Again, your life is worth more than the mag, but your life may depend on said mag. So that's where you want to balance out whether you retain it and tactically reload, or whether you dump it and reload and go. So, but again, the overall point of this, are revolvers worth it? Honestly, that's up to you. If you think they're worth it, you think it's going to be something that you want to use, even again, guys, I'm not a big revolver shooter. Quite frankly, I just find it kind of fun, Something about 6 shots. And again, you can't go wrong. Show them clear. Can't go wrong with just having a nice, tight, single action trigger. Now, this is my old beat 'em up one. So, double action. It does both cock and release the hammer. Whereas pulling it from single action, I have all this slack right here that you saw. So here's the hammer, and it pulls all the way back to there. Whereas this one here, going all the way back, I just have the wall. I'm just gonna pop that wall. So, is it for you as a shooter? Again, if you're frail, if you have bad hands, arthritis is a big thing. Sure, it may be your bag. So it's up to you to decide if it is or not. But overall, for me, I have them. Bear country, for the sake of just fun, because I like to come out and I like to shoot. I like having fun. For my boy, he's young, 9, 10. He can't quite handle the double action, so he just single action fires it, calls it good. The semi-autos are a little hard for him to rack. So yeah, absolutely. If he needs something in a pickle or in a situation, absolutely, a revolver. I've got a video of him shooting it 100% all by himself. Shoots 6 shots, drops it out, reloads from a placard, locks it back in, shoots 6 shots. Beautiful. But it's not for me. It is for him because of the current situation with him just not being big enough. But yeah, my thoughts, guys. Again, what you use and what you train with 100% dictates what you carry and how you fight and everything else. But the biggest one, guys, as I always say, the biggest one is to get fit, stay fit, train hard, and train good, okay? Take care of yourselves. Practice, practice, practice. Invest in that ammo, invest in the time, invest in getting healthy, eat right, stay away from all the bad foods, stay away from the junk food, stay away from, just alcohol, drugs, don't do them. Yeah, I'll have a beer, I'll have wine, I'm a rum guy, but is it good for me? No. Is it bad in excess? Yes. So, a little father advice for you guys. Have fun, drink responsibly, because again, it's not great for you. Again, weight lift, run, train, and again, gear's nice, doesn't make the fighter though, doesn't make the shooter. So with what gear you have, train with what you have, get good with it, because when you get good, you can survive. So that's my final words for you guys. Have a good one.